Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. Yes, Islam, this is Night OS Pixel. Just updated it. Can't remember when. Last week or last 2 weeks. Yeah, the interface it supports a slightly different interface. So now everything is like round, squarish. So the icons are like those you see in iOS. Which is a nice change. And I've been using this since 2013, and so far it does not give me any big problems so far. And it um, feels like it doesn't feel like an old laptop. Um, yeah, that's 2013, 7 years. Right, thank you, Deha, for leaving the link to the attendance. So take note of your presentation today. So you have 12 presentations today. So what we're gonna do for this session is that we're gonna have a short break in between talks. So I'm gonna separate the talks into 3 sessions. Okay, so the first 4 speakers will go first, and then we have a short break, maybe around 2 minutes, and then continue with the next 4 and another break, and then another short break, and then we will end with another 4 talks. Um, so same as last time. So we need to evaluate each speaker. The link is so after each presenter has finished answering the question, we need to rate, give a score to the presenter. Okay. So we are going to use the same link. To score each presenter. And to those who do not have the chance to speak during the individual sessions, you don't fret, because you still have the chance to gain extra marks throughout this course. So for every individual who scored in the so in the Kahoots, okay, so each winner for each of the Kahoot session, I'm going to award you with bonus mark as well. So you still have the chance to gain extra mark in this course. Okay. So this week is no exception. but I want to try a different platform. I'm going to try a different platform. Do you guys have problems when I use Kahoot? Because when I use Kahoot in my other class, which is 100 around 180 plus students, they told me there was lag, so they couldn't complete the question properly. But did you guys encounter any problems when I use Kahoot? Here and there. Um, okay, this time I'm going to try quizzes. Okay, so please, okay, noted. So we're going to try a different platform this time using quizzes. So please go on any device, please go to that link, joinmyquiz.com, enter the code there, 617960. Okay, so we have, we have 44 attending today. I hope everyone can join this quizzes session. So it's self-paced, so every one of you should get your own, you should be able to view each of the question on your own screen and answer the question at your own pace, but each question has a time limit. So I think I'm going to allocate around there are 10 questions, maybe around 10 minutes or so for this quiz. I hope everyone can join in. So 35, 36. So we're going to start in about 1 minute. So I hope you guys can join in. Then we have a few more. Okay. So again, I would award extra marks to those who scored the highest for this quiz, also for all the previous Kahoot sessions that we have conducted before. Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so the questions are, you should be able to view the questions on your own screen. So only 10 questions, so I hope everyone can complete in, I think, less than 10 minutes. Right, nearly done. So waiting for One more person to finish this before I end. Before I end it. All right. Okay, congratulations, Yam or Yung. So who's Yam anyway? 100%. Who's Yam or Yung? Ah, Yung. Okay, nama manja. Okay. Right. Congratulations, Yung. Okay. So we're gonna review the question. Okay. So just gonna record this session. Okay. So this is the quizzes for critical thinking. So the first question, examples of thinking. If you remember, thinking is the process of considering or reasoning about something. Okay, the process of considering or reasoning about something. So if you're considering whether or not to buy a PS5, or after listening to someone's explanation, you decided to believe that the earth is flat, then those are examples of thinking. So even though it may not seem, it does not make sense to you, for example, believe that the earth is flat, but after going through the process, so that particular person choose to believe something. So buying a PS5 or go to Tesco, those are not examples. Examples of actions of a critical thinker. Right. So we don't. A critical thinker does not criticize, for example, every decision made by a person or a party or an entity. Okay, you can criticize, but it's not that you need to always criticize. Okay, negatively. Okay. Yeah, if you're thinking of buying an Xbox Series X, you think of the pros and cons. So, this example of critical thinker. So you think of perhaps the benefits of buying it versus the disadvantage of buying it. If a speaker says something, so you question the statement said by the speaker. So that is also an example of actions of critical thinking. Objectively, it's not that we think of only the positive sides. Okay? Objectively means that to consider something based on facts. Okay, so if something said by a person is wrong based on facts, so it's wrong. You don't need to think of the positive sides of an argument. And also, when we think objectively, we're not influenced by our own personal beliefs or our own feelings, which may which may prevent us from thinking objectively. taking something at face value, meaning that whatever that has been said, you just accept it at the face value. That is not thinking objective. We must not, if for example, a doctor does not, a doctor is not an expert on everything. Okay? That is a fact. Okay? He may be a general practicing doctor, working at a clinic, for example, versus someone who is who already is an expert in one specific area. Even that, the doctor is only expert in that specific area, so he's not expert in every area in the vast medical field. So it's not as entirely true. We can question in order to find to seek clarification. Okay? If we just accept everything the doctor said, we may decide on something that we ourselves do not know. Okay? So even that doctor is an expert, there's nothing wrong to ask questions as well. Okay, an expert, for example, a computer expert. Okay, if a computer expert say this one thing, okay, and then we question, it does not necessarily mean that we are disrespectful to that person. I think this context typically applies to, for us Muslims, maybe by a statement by Ustad, for example. If we want to seek clarification on what he has said, does not necessarily mean that we are disrespectful. We just want further clarification. And even if we, as the expert, okay, somebody asks us a question, if we don't know, don't try to invent answers, or it's not wrong to say that you don't know. Okay? Nothing wrong of saying I don't know. Of course, the same issue can be viewed, can be interpreted, can be viewed by different angles, can be seen at different angles. So it's not only one interpretation. Okay. So do you know who says this? Do you know who says this statement on the left? Any particular show that you think this particular statement was uttered? Anybody do know? Yes, it is. Adam. From Mandalay. Those who watch the show. Okay. Of course, it's not to blindly believe everything the person says. Some example of a critical thinker. Okay, this is an example of a logical fallacy, okay, where we will learn in the next, not today, in the next week or so. Okay, an example of a logical fallacy. Okay. So if you don't agree with A, then you are B. So not everything has a not everything is binary, yes or no. Okay. If you don't agree with one or two decisions made by the government, doesn't mean that you are an opposition in the sense that um, we don't agree entirely with the government. We only disagree on certain issues uh, made by the government. So if any one of you become our future YB, okay, please remember that if you are in the government, okay, if somebody criticize the government, does not necessarily mean that that person is against the government in every single issue. Okay? We need to look at the issue objectively. Okay? Objectively. So I beg to differ YB. This is also an example of a logical fallacy. It's the bandwagon logical policy. So is everybody using it? If everybody is if everyone is thinking this thinking about A, for example, then we also need to go with the flow. Not necessarily. Sekejap. Okay. All right. So if everyone is buying it, it's just everyone in the class. Okay, it's not necessarily everyone in Malaysia or everyone in the world. So, um, so this is example of a logical fallacy, which we will see more later. So not necessarily true. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Right, 95% accuracy. So it's 17 now. So you multiply it first, and then you add. Those who answer incorrectly maybe rush into things. I think that person may want to finish quickly, so to pass 3, 5, 5, 5, 25. So when making decisions, don't rush into things. Okay? So that you don't make mistakes. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to set recording. Do you have any question on those sets of questions? Before we start with the first presentation by Anna. We'll ask anything. Any question? Ada? Okay. Okay, so we're going to start the presentation with Aina. So remember that each start is 5 minutes. Please switch on your camera. You can just use live or you can just talk. So a person is already assigned to ask questions, so please be ready. And just to remind you that our final exam will be there are two parts. So part A and part B. So part A will be on Monday, 11th of January, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. So part B will be on Wednesday, which will be held from 8:30 to 9:30. So you guys need to answer both part A and part B for the final examination. So the coordinator will send an email to remind you of these dates. Okay, so during your talk, if you hear something like this, it means that you only have 1 minute left, so you need to prepare to end your talk in less than 1 minute. Okay? Alright, Aina, so whenever you're ready, you can start. You can start your presentation.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any slides to share? No?
I don't have any slides.
Alright. Okay. Anytime you can begin.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Aina Azin, and today I'll be have a twin sister. I don't have any slides, but I have a very special guest with me today. So let me introduce my twin sister. This is Akmal, and she is currently a law student in UKM. As you can see, we are identical. But if personally you ask me, I would say that I don't think we look alike. We have different appearances and also different personalities. But most people will say that we look alike maybe because of our smile. Well, but the fact is we are born identical. Many people ask me, how does it feel to have a twin sister? So to be honest, it's quite hard to answer this because I don't know how does it feel not to have a twin sister because I've been born with one, you know. But to answer this, I can say that there are few things that people who don't have twins would never experience. The first one is we are born with a best friend. So therefore, we won't feel lonely. You know, we grow up with someone and then we enter school together. And for both of us, we even enter the same university for our foundation. And that was the first time we were away from home. But it didn't feel so lonely because we have each other. Plus, we also don't have to be worried if no one wants to be friend with us because we have a friend, already have a friend. So, you know, for me, it's an advantage of having a twin sister. The second one is, I won't call it a telepathy, but I think we have a special connection because, you know, sometimes we can just communicate a joke with just a look at each other and then end up laughing together. And we also can speak in language that people don't understand. Like my parents said that when we were kids, we used to talk to each other using different language, alien language that only both of us can understand. And some people might say it is creepy, but I think it is special and it is awesome. The last part is, I think this is the best thing that happened to me as a twin sister, is that we can switch place. Actually, this happens quite few times. There is one story I think happened earlier this year. You know, in UM we have Sukmum, right? in UKM they have SUKM. So Akmal joined two sports, which are table tennis and tennis. So I went to UKM to support her at first, and then she told me that both tournaments happen to be at the same time but different places, and she cannot play both. So I decided to replace her to play table tennis. But the funny thing is, no one noticed that it was me until the end of the tournament. But for me, it's quite obvious actually, because she is left-handed and I'm right-handed. The way we hold the bat is already different, but no one noticed. And plus, she also wears braces. So I think it's quite odd that no one noticed. But I think that is something to be proud of actually. So I think that is all from me. What I can say is having a twin sister is a gift that not everyone have. So I am really thankful for this. That's all from me. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Aina, for the talk. So Azlan, please ask question.
Hello, Raina.
Hi, Z.
Hi. Okay, so I've got two questions for you.
Okay.
So first of all, you said that you seem like you and your twin sister are not alike, but I'm pretty sure you're the only one. You and your twin sister are the only ones who think that way, right? So, my question is, how often in a day, assuming that it's not in the pandemic right now, that you will get mixed up by your twin sister when you're both in the same place at the same time? And also, um, did you mention that you both have the same interest or not? And if no, then what are the interests that differs you from your twin sister, and also your perspective of life from your twin sisters? Okay, that's my questions.
Okay. The first question you asked, how many times a day we met
Yeah.
people who we think, what's the question? Again, sorry.
How many times you get mixed up with your twin sister?
I think if the person is our family members or close friends, they won't mix up. But if new people like strangers, they will look, like they give us that strange look first, and then they will ask, which one are you twin sister or something like that. But close friends and families, they never mix up. But if just friends that I'm not, mix up sometimes. The second question, you said the interest, right? Actually, I am introvert and she is extrovert. She is a lot, right? So she talks a lot. And I think she likes like dark colors, while I love like sweet soft colors like pink. I think I am more feminine. She is more like boyish. So I think that is what makes us different.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your answers.
Okay, done.
Thanks, Aina, for the question. I have a question for you, Aina. So when you went to school, so you were in the same class as your sister since primary school?
Yes, since primary and then
Okay, so does your sister take the same course as you at UKM?
she is a law student.
So is it so is it intentional that that she picked or UKM, whereas you pick UM, or
Actually, both of us choose UM, but actually UM because in to do right. So yes.
yeah. Okay. Thank you, Aina, for the talk. you very much. Please raise Anna and use this link. Give a score to Aina. Just fill it in quickly because I'm gonna close the link in about 1 minute. Okay. Right. So I'll give you some time to fill in the score. Just really simple questions about the talk. Right. So next is Kai. Kai will be talking about his experience in Palapes. And Hadith is going to ask questions to Kai later. Okay, Kai, whenever you're ready.
Okay, can you see my face, Doctor?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see your slide.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Doctor and my fellow friends. So today I'm going to talk about my experience in Palapis. Okay, so what is Palapis? In English, it is known as Reserve Officer Training Unit or we call as ROTU, and in Malay, it is Pasukan Latihan Pegawai Sipanan, which is Palapis. So Palapis is a collaboration between Ministry of Defence and Ministry of Higher Education during Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi era. So the first base camp is in in year 1965. So students who choose to be part of Palapis program will undergo a 3 years training which focusing on military related stuff. So as for me, I'm currently in second year of this training, which is also known as intermediate level. Yes, we have junior, inter and senior level in Palapis. So where does Palapis belong? For your info, generally there are three units which are Army, Navy, and Air Force. I'm in the Army unit, so in the picture you can see that Palapis actually belong to the Askawatanya. So Askawatanya is actually a regiment of reserve soldier. Yeah, reserve soldier. So the next thing, the things that I learned in Palapis. I'm gonna just say a little bit of what I learned. So the first thing is we learn a strategy of war. So there are two type of war that we learn in our syllabus. So the first one is the conventional war. Conventional war is the war between two big nation. Yeah, you understand, right? And the CIW, counter insurgency war. So this happened when political violence carried out by minority groups. For example, the first encounter of Malaysia towards CIW is the communist era, and the most recent CIW that we had is actually in Lahad Datu, back in 2013. So this is a picture of us, like the first the picture of different position. How do we move in the woods, with weapon or without weapon, and at the bottom right is a picture of us training to camouflage and blends in with the green surrounding of the jungle. Yeah, we just take the mud and soil from the river and match it to our face. Yeah, simple as that. And the right upper is the picture show us that how we model the geographical map of the battlefield. So it is easy for us to decide the best strategy to use, where to ambush attack and do the scouting to the opposition team. So next is the map and compass marching. So this happened in February 2020. So in this training, we must move from one checkpoint to another checkpoint with just using map and compass, like calculating the bearing and so on. So the training takes 3 days, and we have to walk a total of distance of 25 kilometers. So yeah, we have to carry the heavy backpack throughout the journey, and um Yeah, we just sleep at the background, and all of us does not take a bath for 3 days. Yeah, it is a common thing actually. And yeah, but it is actually one of my best memories in Parapes. So next is weapon and guns. So the one in the middle picture is the one you call M16. So yeah, our main training gun is the M16. This is like our husband and wife to us. We were taught to take a good care of them. So the right picture is the inner part of the M16. So we have to usually maintain and clean them. So another weapon that I learned is M203. M203 is just like M16 but it attached with grenade launcher. And then I learned about Lmg Light Machine Gun. It is considered as support weapon. Weighs about 7 kilograms. And as you can see at the right picture is the GPMG, general purpose, which the type of machine gun that you usually can see in those Rambo movies. So it is quite heavy. It is about 10 kilogram. So overall we must master how to maintain it, fix it, open and clean it, and reinstall it back. So and last, the shooting practical that happened just a month ago. Yeah, it gave me a whole new experience. From there, I understand why our voice should be loud, and have to yell to your squad to give comments in the warfare, because the sound of the explosion sound of the one bullet is really really loud. Yeah, it might affect your ear in the long run without appropriate ear protection. And also the explosion impulsive force is really strong. Like when you try to aim, you must support it with your chest and your shoulder. Yeah, when you pull the trigger, just one bullet, you can really feel the force. And yeah, my shoulder hurting for like 3 days after the training. Yeah, but it is really fun by the way. So this show the common position to aim and shoot, which is standing, kneeling, sit, and lie down. So the most stable position for you to aim and shoot is the lie down position, and the least stable position is the standing position. So if you ever play like PUBG or Counter Strike, yeah, it is really hard for us to do move and shoot in the real life. Yeah, because it's not stable. Plus the impulsive force. So, why do I still stay in Parapes? Yeah, actually at the beginning, my squad have around 140 plus student. But right now, we now have cut down to 100 people only. Yeah, many of my friends cannot survive in Parapes because it is really exhausting. But I still stay in Parapes because the life lesson and experience that I get. Because like if I'm just a public citizen, I may not get the opportunity to use guns and maybe sleep at the jungle. So maybe I will not do that. And the second reason is because upon completion of our 3 years training, we will get the certificate and recognition from our Yang di-Pertuan Agong. So it will be signed by our Agong itself and will be recognized as sub lieutenant, or in Malaysia it is called as um lieutenant muda. So and then lastly, if you can see at the right picture at the um this uniform, yeah, I really would like to wear it until completion. Yeah, you look like just ordinary like ordinary outfit, but actually it's cost about 1,000 ringgit. So actually, although I'm not so handsome, but I really like try to wear this and complete Palapis. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much, Kyle, for the presentation. So Hadith, over to you.
Hello, Kairil.
Yeah.
My first question is, what's the greatest challenge you faced when you joined Palapis?
So the greatest challenge that I have faced so far is actually the one in this map and compass matching. Yeah, it's considered as the toughest challenge that I face because it really tests your strength and your stamina. And at that time, I'm not a so muscular or have high capacity of stamina. So it's really hard for me. But luckily, I have my friends. Yeah, actually, this activity, we collaborated with Oopsie, so we get to know each other, and we face through it together. Cheers.
My second question is,
Okay.
have you regret for joining Palapis, or have you thought of quitting when you were in Palapis?
Okay. To be honest, I actually regret entered Parapes. Yeah, actually.
Why?
Yeah, because I thought that before this at secondary school, I'm one of the scout association. So I thought like Palapis is like same as scout, but actually it is totally different because when you entered Palapis, you officially become one of the military personnel. So if I ever have to be called um to go to the war, then
You
I
have to
actually
go.
have to report it and
Oh,
yeah, I have to go. But actually, I think it's okay for me. Yeah, maybe that is what I can do to my country. I think that's it.
all right. Best of luck, Kairil.
Okay, thank you, Adil.
Alright, thank you, Adi. Okay, so Kai, I have some questions. So,
Okay, Walter.
so I believe the training is still ongoing despite the pandemic. Is it?
Oh no, because like
Mhm.
in at September we have done the training for a month. So we done the training. We should do it weekly, but we have accumulated it in that 1 month. So our training for this sem has already end.
Oh, right. So in a non-COVID year, it would be you need to attend like every week. There's an activity, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Before this.
And then you said you entered the army unit. So
Yeah.
did you specifically choose the army unit, or is it assigned to you?
Oh, at first that we were given to choose whether we want to. UM only has two unit, army and navy. So I choose army because the opportunity that I get, like go into the jungle and use weapon. If I join navy, I will not get this opportunity to join there. To join.
Okay. All right. Okay. So all the best in your remaining 1 year. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you, guys. So everyone, please um, give a score to Kai using the same link. Using the same link, please give Kai a score for his presentation. Right. So the next talk would be Azwa. Right? Azwa is going to talk about how to stay fit at home during COVID-19. Relay is going to ask the question. So Azwa, to start anytime. So I hope you unmute your mic, Azwa, before you start presenting. whenever you're ready. Azwa, you need to. Did you unmute your microphone? Have you started your presentation? You haven't unmuted your mic yet.
Sorry, that's right.
So you need to start again from the start.
Okay. I'll start again. Okay, good. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, Dr. Reza and my fellow friends. My name is Wan Azwarina binti Wan Azhar. Today, I'm going to present a topic which is how to stay fit at home during COVID-19. Before I start, let me share a story. When I was in secondary school, I gained 10 kilograms every year, and the maximum was when I was in Form 5, which is 62.3 kilograms. My height at that time was 164 centimeters. I started my workout journey after realizing that I'm not fit, but I'm not fat too. It's just that I feel not healthy enough at that time. So I started to ponder on what I should do to keep my body fit and to stay healthy. Therefore, I'm going to discuss and share with you guys about my journey on working out at home, why I choose working out at home instead of at gym. Besides that, I'm going to give some tips on how to work out at home, and last but not least, my improvements. I started my workout journey by downloading these two apps on my mobile phone. With this app, there are many variations of workout depending on what kind of workout that you want to do, such as leg workout, arm workout, and abs workout. I wanted to build my app, so I chose abs workout. First, I cannot even do sit up, and I want you guys at home try to do sit up. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to try to do sit up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are not shy, tell me, are you able to do that or not? Is there anyone? I see. Wow, Ajif, you are so good. At first, I cannot even do sit up. Even though I was asleep when I first started this workout, I cannot even do sit up. I cannot lift my body. Since then, I've been working on my body. I can do that now, and it feels so light, and I can lift my body up easily. I want to say that these two apps are good, but it's not sufficient to keep you fit. They are not so strict on you. You can have as much rest time as you want between two exercises. Next, I go for core weighting workout. Those two apps did prep me for something big, which is core weighting workout. Why I chose core weighting workout? I choose core weighting workout because there are many variations of workout such as low intensity workout, high intensity workout, and no equipment workout, and so on. It also gives suggestion on healthy meals, so you need not to worry about what you need to eat in order to stay fit throughout the workout period. It also is conducted by a real person. By looking at real person, you can vividly see how the workouts are done rather than looking at virtual person on the application downloaded. Besides that, it has live workout every month on Twitch, so you can engage with Chloe on real-time basis. By looking at the feedback, you will be more passionate and enthusiastic about doing the workout. Lastly, I want to share with you guys about my improvement while doing the workout. My weight has not changed significantly, but my body circumference has reduced a lot, such as waist circumference, arm circumference, and so on. I also feel healthier than before. Besides that, my stamina level has increased. I can jog around UM non-stop. This is such a big improvement because before this, I can never do that. I need to stop. Lastly, my stress level has reduced. I feel like when I work out, I have released a huge burden from my head. So that is all for today. I hope you guys will be excited to start working out at home after hearing all of this. Thank you for lending me your ears. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Azwa. Wonderful. Ile, please ask question to Azwa. Okay, remember to unmute your mic to ask question.
Hi, Wan.
Hi.
Okay, my first question is, what motivated you to do exercises?
What motivated me to do exercises is that I am surrounded with slim and thin people, so I feel like I'm a little bit chubby at that time. So that is one of the reasons why I started working out on my body.
Okay, my second question is, what besides staying fit at home, what kind of activities, other activities that you have done during this pandemic?
To stay healthy, besides working out, is that?
Yes.
So now I am currently stay in UM. So every evening, I have a group of people. I have a group of students who will do workout at the Dewan Mucara every evening. After we have done with our workout, we go and play basketball or volleyball.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Ile, for the questions. So Azwa, so you said you're staying at campus. So how is it the situation there at the campus? I believe less cars, not many people, is it? Or is it meriah?
In College 8, it is still meriah. It is because there are like 60 students in College 8 in 8 college. We all know each other, and every evening we do sports together.
Okay. So meaning that you kind of work out every day?
I follow the schedule that has been set by Chloe Ting Workout. Usually it is 3 days workout consecutively and 1 day rest day.
Okay. So do you yourself have any workout videos that you posted on YouTube or things like that?
Workout that I posted on social media.
Yeah.
No, I didn't post anything.
Okay. All right. Any sports that you play?
I play netball. As goal shooter.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, as well, for the presentation. So everyone needs to stay healthy during this pandemic. Okay. So please give a score to Azwa using the same link. Okay. Give a score to Azwa using the same link. Yeah, given there. Okay, so I think she can felt motivated by Azwa's talk. So very good. So the next talk is by Honey. She will be talking about be true to yourself. And Haziq is going to ask the question. So, Annie, so whenever you're ready, you
Hello.
can start with. Yes, sir.
Okay. Wait. Okay, can you see my face?
Yes.
With my slide. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, wait. Tak nak share tu. Lupa buka apa. How to share Windows? Hmm. Can you see my slide? Hello?
Oh, yeah. Can see it.
Okay. This one, can you see?
I can see your slide.
Okay. One. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to Dr. Muhammad Riza and fellow classmates. So today, before I begin my speech, I would like all of you to answer these yes or no questions in 20 seconds. Take note on how many yeses and nos that you got, okay? Questions. Okay, are you done? Okay, thumbs up. Okay, now if you have more no to the questions, congratulations, you are on the right track of being true to yourself. But if you have more yes, then this speech is specially prepared for you and me as well. So my topic today is about being true to. Why do we need to be true to ourselves? We need to be true to ourselves because by being true to ourselves, we will gain greater self-confidence. We will be able to make our own unregrettable decisions and we eventually achieve a much happier life. Okay, moving on to our topic. Here are ways to be true to ourselves. Firstly, we need to know ourselves. Everything starts from loving ourselves. How can we love ourselves or act true to ourselves if we do not know who we are, right? So we can start by listing down our strengths and weaknesses. Spend some time alone, get to know ourselves, our likes and dislikes, motivations and guilty pleasures. No one can fully know themselves from one sitting. It is a continuous process. So always spare some time to get to know ourselves. But just by knowing ourselves is not enough to be true to ourselves. We need to accept ourselves. Accept all the good as well as the bad part of us. It is easier said than done, especially on accepting our weaknesses, but it is possible. Accepting our weaknesses does not mean making it as an excuse for our incompetence, or should I say uselessness. Instead, it means understanding it enough to actually to take action upon it, make improvement for the better version of ourselves. Why? Because we love ourselves, right? We should always want the best for ourselves. After all of that, we need to believe in ourselves. We can't guarantee a much happier life or even a greater self-confidence if we still let other people's opinions control us. So just do what we want, do what makes us happy. We can achieve anything. Just
Do not be discouraged. Make our own decisions. We are the only one who knows ourselves best. We own our life, so we are the one who rules our life, not other people. If you remember from last week's presentation, even Cristiano Ronaldo's motto is to believe in yourself. Remember? Okay, so here I am encouraging you to believe in yourself too. In conclusion, being true to ourselves is an act of self-love. Keep in mind that we need to love ourselves first so that others will love us too. Before I end my speech, let's listen to this motivating song. This is me from The Greatest Showman. Enjoy. I hope it works. Wait. You can sing along if it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hani, for the talk. Just fine. We can't actually hear the sound. Actually, we can only see view the presentation without the sound. But it's okay. So Haziq, yeah.
Sorry, Doctor, I cannot hear you.
It's okay. Haziq, please ask a question.
Right. Hello. So, Hani, can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I can.
So, my first question is, what is your opinion on us having an idol to look up to? So, my second question is, how do we know if we are true to ourselves?
Okay. Okay, so for the first question, what opinion about having an idol? Okay, so I personally think that having an idol is actually the first step of knowing ourselves, because when we have our idol, we know what we like about them, we know what we don't like about them, so that's how we know about ourselves too. Like, can like no, we can actually having an idol. I'm not saying that you can be like your idol. I'm just saying that you need to take the qualities in the idol itself and your idol itself, so you can put it in yourself, so you can improve yourself or be better. For the second questions, again, what is it?
How do we know if we are true to ourselves?
Okay. Okay. How do we know about how do we know that we are being true to ourselves? Okay.
Yes.
So if you remember about the questions that I asked earlier in the presentation, remember, that is the, okay, let me share again the question here. Okay, this is some of the signs that people are not being true to themselves. Okay, do you feel that if you feel the need, you need to justify your decision, then it is sign that you are not being true to yourself. If you can make your own decisions, then you are being true to yourself. There's a lot of signs. This is just some of the signs. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, do you get it?
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Haziq, for the question. Hani, I have one question. So one of the points that I think the next couple of slides, you said that make unregrettable decisions, right?
Yes.
But you yourself do you yourself have any decision that you regret, when looking back, any actions or decisions that you made that you now?
Oh, I think if I regret something, I will remember, right? But I think I don't remember it for now. I don't think I have anything that I regret.
Okay, that's very confident.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Hani, for the presentation.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Guys, please give Hani a score by going to that link. Okay, please give Hani a score. We're gonna take a short. We're gonna take a short break. Okay. We're gonna take a short break. So I have. Please watch this. So the link, I shared the link to the YouTube video in the chat. So this is the break advertisement that you should watch. Okay, so while waiting, please, if you want, please watch the video. During your time as childhood, did you actually have these ads, Torah ads, during your time? These Torah ads were, I think, prominent during my childhood time. So it still persists during your guys' childhood time. So you and I are actually about the same age lah. Right? So we are not, our age gap is not that far lah. Yeah, Malaysian Kimberger. Never thought of that. So did anyone of you actually want to buy Torah when looking at those ads when we were young? Dingdang ada juga.
Tora datang lagi dengan permainan bola lagu.
Macam mana ni?
Wah, Afiq ni si rajin tengok kartun.
Siapa cepat, dia menang.
Tengok bola lagu saya dah. Ya.
Wah, boleh tabung.
Ya. Tora, bola lagu. Tora.
Okay. Okay, so next up. Okay, so our next presenter, look, Manuel. So he's going to talk about how to overcome a broken heart, and Till is going to ask questions later. Okay, Noel, whenever you're ready, you can start. You can start.
Can you see the slide?
Yes,
Doctor?
I can
Can you
see
see
your
that?
slide. Yes.
Okay. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening to my dear friend. So, my name is Muhammad Lukman Hakim. Today, I will talk about how to overcome broken heart. So, first and foremost, before we talk about the how to overcome broken heart, first we have to know the definition of broken heart. Broken heart is a metaphor for the intense emotional stress or pain one feels at a passing grade. So, what are causes of broken heart? So, this is the causes of broken heart. First is friend. Maybe friends have demotivated you and insulted you. Some of toxic friend. I did not mean all of them, but certain. Or maybe you have a broken family, your mother and father divorced. And the third one is financial. Maybe you don't have enough money to buy something you like or to support your education. And the fourth is education, or you have a low result, you did not achieve your target, and then you feel stressed and you have the heartbroken. And the last is your partner, or you have the relationship with someone, and then she or he broke you and left you. So these are the causes of heartbroken. So the important things how to overcome the broken heart is give yourself some time. If you have the heartbroken, just don't do anything, just chilling, don't think too much, don't make your heart, don't make your mind full, just empty your mind, don't take an action, because if you take an action when you have the emotional, I mean when you take emotional action, there will be bad consequences. So the first step is give yourself some time. And then the second step is know your worth. Think that you are perfect, that you are flawless, that you have no flaw. If you are a girl, then think you are beautiful, think you are clever, think you are as angel. And if a man like Carol Hazik, think you are handsome, think you are fit, think you are rich. And don't give about others, because others won't let you when you have a problem. So no, you have to stand by your own self, and then boost your energy. Listen some music. Don't listen to sad music, because it can affect your mind. Listen to music that boosts your mood. And then for the third one is do your hobby to distract. Do what you like to do to keep your mind calm and distract. Just said, if you are smoker, then you think smoke can distract you from the problem, then smoke. If you want to play game, if you think the things can distract you from having heartbroken, from thinking too much, then play the game. This hobby is to distract you to avoid doing something bad. And for the last one is realize that is the reality. There is no white without knowing there's black. Because of this problem, this heartbroken, it makes your life more wonderful, more fun. Because if you think there is only up in your life, there is no up down, there is no fun in it. Because we as a usual human, we want fun. So if you look to the earth, we have green color, we have black color, we have white color. There's so much colorful. There's so much fun. So think that the heartbroken, and the problem behind it is the face in your life. So it makes you stronger. And then I would like to talk about this. At the end of the day, you only got yourself. You only got yourself. At the some time, at the some point, you only got yourself. You have no friends, you have no family, you have no partner. You only got yourself. So pull yourself together. Don't let this small thing, this unimportant things distract you from achieving what you want to achieve. That's all from me. Thank you.
Right, thank you all for the talk. So Till, please ask our presenter.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? So my first question, have you ever gone through a broken heart? Have you been heartbroken before?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Uh, okay. Do you mind why is it your answer? Maybe yes, maybe no. A little broken, is it?
A little broken. It's not that big, it's a little broken.
Okay. Okay. And then my second question is, do you really believe that time heals, or we just get used to the pain and move on?
I think the pain that we face, it make us more mature. Because if you can ride a bicycle, you can ride a bicycle. In the first, you want to ride a bicycle, you have to fall, and then you get up, and then you fall, and then you get up. Until some point, you can ride bicycle. That is life. You fall, you get up. You fall, you get up until you can overcome that.
So that's all for my question. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Till. So then I have a question. So you said that to give yourself time, right? So do you think how much time do we need to allocate to ourselves? How do we know that? I mean, we have allocated enough time.
Oh, it depends on a person, because I know a person that takes a month to move on from the heartbroken. I know a person that takes days to recover from heartbroken. The thing is, what you do when you in the face of heartbroken. Do you just layan the perasaan, just layan the feeling, or you overcome it, you distract from yourself? It depends on you.
Yeah. So each person is different, right?
Doctor. Hello, Doctor.
Yeah. Yes.
I have an extra question for Lukmanul because
Okay,
this topic is very
please.
interesting.
Okay, please.
Okay. So I have a few questions for Lukmanul. So the first question is, you often say that you are heartbroken, but on the other side, have you ever considered yourself as a heartbreaker? Have you broken hearts before?
That's a good question, Isaac. Okay. Yes, usually humans can be a heartbreaker and heartbroken, but I believe in karma because everybody that face heartbroken maybe once a heartbreaker. So I think Khairul Haziq once heartbreaker. Yeah?
No, I'm not like you. Sorry.
Okay. I hope that's answered the question.
Thank you, Lukmanul. Thank you, Doctor.
Right. Thank you, Manu. So this topic has attracted so many people. Okay, so it's a hot topic. Right. So thank you for the talk. Please give score. So using the same link. Same link. Sorry. Okay. The score. Okay, don't forget to give the score. Okay. Afiq. This presenter is Afiq. It's going to talk about why some people love to eat ice. And Nepo is going to ask our baby shark to ask question later. Okay. So Afiq, whenever you're ready.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Wait.
I should take the open share.
No.
No.
I have shared my screen.
Am I the only one not able to see? Can you guys see me? Screen. Yeah.
I'm trying to refresh.
Okay, now we can see your screen. Yeah. Okay, play that. I'm gonna wait for Afif. In the meantime, don't forget to give a score to Anand. Just wait. Maybe Afif is starting his teams. So while waiting for Afif, you can watch this ad.
Hello, Doctor. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. I try again. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. I wish to Dr. Reza and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Shuaimi, and today I will presenting about why some people like to eat ice. So, as we know, ice is the water that we froze and it become ice, and it have no taste. But why some people are keep eating ice? So, these people we call it as pica. Pica is a eating disorder that people have to eat item or thing that have non-nutritional value. So there are many types of pica like eating soil, paper, glass, and ice. But today I would focus our topic on eating ice, which people call as pagophagia, which is craving for chewing ice. So usually people relate eating ice with iron deficiency anemia, which is having low iron mineral in their body. It is a common type of anemia, and uh, iron mineral is important to make a healthy red blood cell. So, if you have low iron mineral in your mineral in your body, so
it will produce low head blood cell in your body. So one of the symptoms of having iron deficiency anemia becomes, so that's why they're eating ice. So they let the ice melting in their mouth to keep it cold. And there are some common people who tends to get iron deficiency anemia, which is pregnant women and women who lost too much blood during their menstruation. So, fun fact, there are some researchers believe that eating ice will increase cognitive activity, thus it will boost clarity of thinking. So, so what they have done is they have two groups of people, which is normal people and anemic patient. They gave two set of tests. For the first test, the anemic patient and group and the normal people have to answer the test. For the second test, anemic patient and the normal people must answer the test, but must eat the ice. So anemic patients show better result on the second test rather than the first test. But for the normal people, it doesn't show any difference. So for anemic people, does it need to eat more ice to become clever? So of course not, because eating too much ice will wear down your teeth enamel, which will bring tooth decay in the future. So there are some ways to stop from craving for ice. First, get a consultation from doctor, and usually doctor will give you iron supplement. And second, change your eating diet by eating food that contains more iron mineral like meat and orange. So that's all from me. Thank you. Any question?
Okay, thank you, Afiq. Nepu, please ask questions to Afiq.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My first question is how do you people actually eat ice? By sucking it or chomping it? Like bite it, crunch it or something? And my second question is what is the difference of this type of ice and the ice that the police looking for? That they probably something. That's
Okay.
all from me. Thank you.
So for the first question, the behavior of eating ice, there are so many types, like sucking it or chewing it to smaller pieces. And for the second type, the ice that I mean in this slide is the water that we froze in the refrigerator, not the ice that police looking for, which is drugs. Okay.
I see. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks. Thanks for the question. But I think, are you yourself a phagophobia? Phagophagia.
I'm not a phagophobia, but during a child, having a habit to eat ice. Like after an hour, I go to refrigerator to eat ice, like that. But I stopped during my primary school.
Okay. So, but why did you stop? Is it something that is natural?
My mom scolded me to eat too much ice back then. Okay.
So you need to add a third one to your suggestion. So instead of seeing the doctor, I think seek consultation from the doctor from the start.
Yes, consultation from the doctor.
And what's the other one?
Change your eating diet.
Or being scolded by mom.
Yeah.
That is also effective. Okay, right. Thanks, Afiq.
Thank you.
For the talk. So please, please give Afiq a score. Please give Afiq a score using the same link provided. Okay. Please give Afiq a score. Don't forget to give Afiq a score for his talk. Right, so the next presenter is Azzahan. Azzahan is going to talk about why being lazy isn't always a bad thing. And Tengku Naim is going to ask questions after Azzahan's talk. Okay, so Azhan, whenever you're ready, start the talk.
Can you see my screen, Doctor?
Yes.
My face?
Yeah.
Alright, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good evening. Habib to Dr. Muhammad Reza and my friends. So today I'm going to talk about why being lazy isn't always a bad thing. Right, so the idea of laziness as a positive trait is not agreed by many, but is really a bad. Is it laziness is a bad thing? Right, so Bill Gates often say that hire a lazy person to do a difficult job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. So what can we see from this statement? A lazy person try to do the job as easily and as quickly as possible they wanted. So because they try to avoid getting too much of this work. Right. So from this statement, we can see that the aspect of laziness can make people to become more happier and also to be more effective in their specific area. Alright, so here's some few words. Okay. Sorry. So so here are some here are a few worthy and valuable tips of being laziness. Alright, so I go to the first point. Being lazy make you more creative. Alright, so a task-oriented mindset prevent the creative juice from flowing. The artistic and creative side can flourish if someone is concentrating or looking or focus on something that they want to do to finish it. So for lazy person, they have ability to avoid constant words, allow them for wonder, and which promotes creative thinking. Alright, so many people consider a lack of concentration or goofing around as a forms of unproductivity. However, it is quite opposite because such a great ideas infrequently emerge when someone in a state of relapse. So we can see that hard workers and task-oriented employees is usually the ones working for those that have great ideas and visions, which those ideas and visions come when they are playing or they are just relaxed. So not when they are in a stress state, right? So the Daily Touch reported that in 2030, researchers believe that the art of relaxing help people focus better, inspire motivation, encourage creativity, provide for better long-term memory skills, and even help people stay in touch with their own set of values and self-identity. So several studies also found that after we learning a new skill or a new or we get a new information, our brain the great activity is found in the DMN. DMN is stand for default mode network. So this default mode network is a part of our brain that try to capture the this kind of great activity into a long-term memory. So what can I say from this, that by allowing our brains to relax or in the default mode, we can help ourselves to think creatively. All right. So my second point is being lazy also is good for your health. All right. So what is it good? All right. So by allowing our body and soul to be relaxed and unfocused for a while can be beneficial to our bodies. So our bodies divert more blood to our brain when we are relaxed compared when we are in a state of stress. So doctor also suggests that being too stressed or anxious is terrible and can cause several bad things such as chronic fatigue, insomnia, or even a loss of appetite. So with this kind of traits, lazy people try to overcome this stress. They try to avoid it naturally, which is because they prevent themselves from running out of energy and experience burnout from unnecessary thing. Right. So the third point is avoid any drama. So basically, a lazy person are too busy being lazy to worry about gossip, arguing, getting into lengthy discussion, or caring about others' relationship, or their or what we call it as their friends' love. So they prefer to finish work and go home where they can get back to being lazy. Right. So laziness hardly results in fighting or stabbing someone in the back to get ahead at work. If it is choice between work politics or getting through a day without drama, so basically a lazy person usually avoid the drama. So from what I can say, that obviously a laziness as a trait is different from a laziness as an attitude. So one who shows no desire to work, refuse to leave a helping hand in a relationship or take shortcuts at work instead of finding efficient way to finish their job. This is what is called a lazy in the bad thing. So what can I say from this, that laziness enables people to negate a waste of resources or do any task that is unworthy of their time and energy. So there are plenty of perks to being lethargy. So it is just we need to control or put a certain limits to our laziness, because an excess of our laziness can cause a waste of time for ourselves. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Zahan, for the presentation. Thank you, Naim. Please ask questions.
Hi, Azan. So you mentioned in your earlier slide that a lazy person will find an easy way to get the job done. Do you think that this could mean that a job might be finished in a bad way?
Excuse me, can you repeat?
So you mentioned that in your earlier slide that a lazy person will find an easy way to get the job done. So do you think that this could mean that the job could be finished in a bad way? Cara tak baik?
I think that lazy people try to find an efficient way by, for example, like instead of their typing the work, they can just use their mind to generate the words itself.
And so my second question is, there's a saying that says you should work smarter rather than work harder. Do you think that this would mean that being lazier could make you work smarter?
Well, what can I say? What I want to define in my laziness is try to take a break for a while before continuing your job. So which means that while taking a break, so it can help you to be more creative, to get an idea for your work. So from that, your job will be more creative and will be finished as you want.
Alright, thank you, Azhan.
Okay, welcome.
Right, thank you, Kunai, for the question. So do you, Azhan, consider yourself as a lazy person?
Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah, because actually I am too lazy when it comes to Friday. Because we only have one class, which is from 9 to 10, so it's quite like just 1 hour. So, but I do attend the class, or maybe if I not attend the class, I will just watch the video. So that's why I consider myself as lazy.
Okay, so thank God it's Monday. Alright. So have you previously used speaking instead of typing the words when doing assignments? Or anything?
Actually, I'm more to typing because I'm very because I'm not good at speaking. So I rather typing because I can think that time.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Azhan, for the talk. So, the rest of you, please give Azhan a score for his talk. Okay. So please give Azhan the score for his talk. So our next presenter is Moon. So she's going to talk about the facts about sloth. And Haikal is going to ask the questions later.
Hi, doctor. Can you see my screen?
Moon? Yes, I can see your screen.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamun and I'm going to talk about the facts of the sloths. I don't know if you all have ever watched the movie Zootopia, but I think most of your impression of sloths may come from that movie. The role that played by the sloths in that movie is the Flash, the one who moves slowly, speaks slowly, and also laughs slowly. So let's look at their facts. Okay, two-toed sloths and three-toed sloths both have 3 toes. For your information, the sloths are split into 2 big families. One is two-toed sloth, another one is three-toed sloth. But actually, for both families, they have 3 toes. The real difference between them actually is the number of fingers on their forelimbs. The two-toed sloths have 3 fingers, and the three-toed sloths have 3 fingers. Actually, this confusion is caused by the mistranslation of their name from the Spanish. In Spanish, the word toes and also the word fingers is actually the same. When people translate into English, they translate into toe instead of finger. To avoid this kind of confusion, some of the groups, such as the Sloth Conservation Foundation, they already started calling the sloths, calling them 2-finger sloths and also 3-finger sloths. So for the Flash in Zootopia, they are a kind of 3-toed sloths, and for the following facts that I'm going to talk is mostly for the 3-toed sloths. Okay, they are faster in water than on land. As we know, the sloth is the slowest mammals in the world. That just because they are on the land, if you put them into the water, they actually can move faster, 3 times faster than on land. Their long arms help them to move faster and swim skillfully in the water, and they can hold their breath under the water up to 40 minutes. Yeah. Okay, sloths spend up to 90% of their life hanging upside down. For humans, if we hang it upside down for a long period, we will the blood will rush to our head and we will feel uncomfortable. But for sloths, actually they can do this almost endlessly because their internal organ is attached to their abdomen. This helps them can breathe easily at that upside down position. Okay, sloths move so slowly that algae grows on them. When people do study on the sloth and the algae on them, they found that actually the sloths and the algae have a symbiotic relationship. The long fur of the sloths give a comfortable home for the algae and let the algae to absorb water easily. And the algae give a green fur for the sloths to that the sloth can use as a camouflage that help the sloth to protect itself from the predators. Sloths only urinate and defecate once a week, and this is only the time they will climb down slowly from the tree. And another funny fact about the defecation is they will have a poop dance. They have a dance before they defecate because they want to make a hole at the bottom of the tree, and they will place their feces inside the hole. After they're done, they will dance again to cover up the hole. Laziness is their survival tactic. I would like to prove for my previous speaker, lazy isn't always a bad thing. Yeah, for sloth, yes. Because of their green fur and also their laziness to move, they actually can make themselves less detectable by their predators, and they can survive longer. That's all from me, and this is the flash inside the Zootopia. Any question?
Right. Thank you for the presentation. Hi, Kai. Please ask questions.
Hi, Jamu.
Hi.
Okay, so my first question is there any specific foods that sloth eats?
Food for the sloth. For two-toed sloths, they mostly eat the small insect or the leaves and also the fruits. Sometimes they eat fruits, but for the three-toed sloths, they will only eat the leaves, and it's very like they must eat the leaf from the rainforest of South America, from the South America and Central America. Yeah.
Okay. So my second question is, do you think sloths can be kept as a pet, and why?
Sloth as a pet. But if for us that living in city, I didn't recommend to have a pet as have a sloth as the pet because they actually need much tree for climbing, and but if you have much money and you are retired, you have a lot of time and have a big backyard, you can have them as the pet. But actually for these two type of sloths, the two-toed sloth is more common to be a pet compared to the three-toed sloth because they are more adaptable compared to the three-toed sloth. Yeah, thank you.
Understood. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Haika, for the question. When I have a question, so since sloth move so slowly, so how do they protect themselves from predators?
Protect themselves?
Yeah.
Actually, they didn't move because of their green fur. Yeah, just now actually I stated the green fur. If they didn't move and they have the green fur on them, and the predator actually cannot detect them easily because they are same, like their color is almost the same with the trees. Then they can protect themselves. But most of the sloths, they will die when they are urinating and defecating because they will take a long time during that. They will spend whole day to defecation, and then they will most of them will die during that time actually. because they can't protect themselves. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Moon, for the nice presentation. And so everyone, please give Moon a score. So please give me a score there. So we're gonna take a short break. I want to take to refill my drinking cup. So we're gonna take a short break and then continue with Mafi after the break. Okay, so 2 minute break. Okay, sorry for the slight delay. Okay, so next up is Martin. So whenever you're ready, you can start.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi and good afternoon to Dr. Muhammad Reza and my fellow classmates. I am Ikmal Hafi Mafed and I'm going to talk about basic skincare routine. It is a pretty well-known fact that you will feel better, you will feel more confidence if you have better looks, better appearance. Having a daily skincare routine will help you to have a best of your looks, and it will put your best foot forward when you go out into the world. Okay, let's get straight to the point. So first thing first is you need to determine your skin types. Different skin types will react differently with skincare products. So you need to know your skin types first before applying any skincare products. The one easy way to determine your skin types is to observe your skin conditions 30 minutes after you wash your face. If you feel that, if you see that your skin has an oily shine, large pores, then you might have an oily skin. If you have, if you feel tightness on your skin, there are flaky areas on your skin, then you might have a dry skin. Normal skin is where there are some pores along T-zone and slight oily shine. If you wonder what T-zone is the zone that consists of forehead, nose, and chin. And next is combination skin. Combination skin is where the combination of oily skin and dry skin, which there are oily T-zone and there are dry areas on your skin. Sensitive skin is where there are reds or irritations that when you touch it might occur, it might feel hurt sometimes. And sensitive skin is also reacts easily to products or environment. Next is the first step you must do when you do basic skincare routines. The first one is cleanse your face. A cleanser will remove the dirt, oil, and bacteria that you come in contact during the day or at night while you sleep. You will have maximum benefits when applying other skincare products after you cleanse your face. This is because when you cleanse your face, it will remove dirt. Your skin will free with any dirt that will impact the absorption of other skincare products that you apply after you cleanse your face. Okay, here are the examples of cleanser products that you can get from drugstore or any pharmacies. The first one is Hada Labo Hydrating Face Wash. This one is a cream-based cleanser which is good for people with dry skin types. The second one is CeraVe Foaming Cleanser. Foaming cleanser is really good for people with oily skin types. The third one is Simple Refreshing Facial Wash. This one is good and suitable for people with sensitive skin types. Second step is to tone your face. Toner will help to remove any last traces of dirt and impurities that stuck in your pores after you wash your face, and also toner will help to restore your pH balance of your skin. Toners also can help to close pores and tightens gaps of your cell skin. Okay, here are the examples of toner if you didn't recognize it. So the first one is Simple Soothing Facial Toner. Next one, Hadalago Hydrating Toner. Third one is PC Glow Tonic Exfoliator Toner. This all is recommended products that recommended by dermatologists. You can get any toner that suitable with your skin concerns. The third step is to moisturize your skin. Your skin needs moisturizer to replenish the water it loses throughout the day. Moisturizing every day can reduce the chance of developing extreme dryness or oiliness. Moisturizer also helps to reduce the appearance of fine line and wrinkles. Here are the examples of moisturizer. There are Neutrogena Hydro Boost Photogel, Super Hydrating Light Moisturizer, and CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. The last step in basic skincare routine is to protect your skin. You need to use sunscreen or sunblock to protect your skin from harmful UV rays, and sunscreen also will help to prevent the effect of photoaging. Sunscreen greatly reducing the likelihood of sunburn. I believe that you all know that if you go up from your home, then you need to apply the sunscreen because it will help to prevent sunburn. And by applying sunscreen each day, it will also reduce the chances of getting a skin cancer. These are all the sunscreen products that are recommended. The first one is Biorare UV Perfect Protect Moisture SPF 50+. There are Purito Centella, and the last one is 3W Clinic Intensive UV Sunblock Cream. Okay, important tips of skincare. First, you do not touch your face because you need to make sure that your hands is clean, and you wash your hands first before you touch your face, because if you, while you using your phone, then you touch your face, it might transfer the bacteria that from your hands to your skin. The second one is to do research before trying new products, because before you buy something, you need to know the ingredients, you need to know the effect of the products. That some products might have bad ingredients like mercury that will causes your skin to be more bad. The third one is to change bed sheets and face towel. This is to make sure when you sleep, there are our skin will eliminate some toxins, so that will leave the toxins to your bed sheets. So you need to make sure you to change your bed sheets maybe like every week. Next is where you can learn about skincare. There are many bloggers and YouTubers that teach people the knowledge of skincare. The first one is Iman Abdul Rahim Blogspot. This is the sources that I use to do this presentation. There are Arizona Dermatology website, and this is Hiram YouTube channel. He is very popular with the channel about the skincare. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Rafi, for the talk. Titan, so Titan, please ask Rafi question.
Okay. I have several questions for you. First, when is this time to do skincare routine, and what is the frequency to do all this routine? Like, is it once a day or twice a day?
Oh, skincare routine. There are two skincare routines, which is morning routine and night routine. Morning routine is when you wake up from your sleep, and night routine is when before you sleep. So you can you can start your day with a clean face and end your day with a clean face.
And also, is there any way or product to restore a skin that got sunburned?
Products that can reduce sunburn.
Yeah, to restore sunburn.
I'm not sure, but you have to, if you have a sunburn, you need to apply, maybe you need to apply a cleanser or skincare products that have a brightening ingredients. It will help to reduce the darkness of your skin.
Thank you. I think that's my
Right.
question.
Right. Thank you, Kevin. I have one question. What about scrub?
Scrub.
Face scrub.
Scrub is not a basic skincare, but the function of scrub is to exfoliate your skin, which is the function is to restore, to remove the dead cells, and to help to restore the new skin on your face.
Okay. Right. Thank you, Mafi, for the talk.
Welcome.
Okay. Please give Mafi a score to that same link. So next we have Jeb. So Jeb is going to talk about murder case of Is Surya.
Okay.
And Afa is going to ask questions. All right.
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes. Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Can you see the screen, Doctor?
Okay, let's start. Anytime you're ready.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to Dr. Reza and all my friends. Okay, so my name is Ahmad Farhan and today I will give a talk of murder case of Siti Surya. Okay, so first, who is Surya? Surya, or her full name, Siti Surya binti Ismail, is a teenage girl, aged 90 years old, and live in Kampung Lubuk Batu, Telemong, Terengganu, and she is fifth daughter of 7 siblings. Here shows Siti Surya, the left one, and the middle one is the suspect or the killer that kills Surya. So actually, they both same age, 90 years old, and they both learn at same school from Form 1 until Form 5. As you can see, the caption also stated that best friend. So I think maybe they are best friend, but according to her father, she no longer contact the suspect. So you imagine that your friend kill you. Okay. So next, I will tell about the chronology. Okay. First on 1 November, 1st November 2020, Surya's family and friends received sad news about Surya's tragic death. Okay, so the first person to find Surya's dead body was her little sister, Shohada. Usually, Surya will take Shohada from school at around 1:30 p.m. But on that day, she didn't came, and her sister called her many times, but she not answer the call. So her sister feel worried and uh, walked from school to home, and she was shocked when she found her sister was dead on the floor and covered with blood. Her left hand had been cut. Her left hand had been cut. The only person that was in the house that day was her mother. Her mother Zaini Musa, but her mother cannot do anything because she had stage 3 brain cancer. Okay, you guys imagine that you have a daughter, but your daughter being killed in front of you, but you cannot do anything because you have a sickness. It is so sad to hear this story. And then their family make a police report. Then this case got media attention, and the police start to investigate this case. Okay, so this is a picture viral in WhatsApp. Everyone is forwarding this picture and the conversation here. So, okay, next. Okay, at first police thought that it was a robbery case because the victim's belongings like mobile phone, money and jewelry are missing. But then when the police checked the nearby CCTV at the neighbor's bird house, police, the footage of the CCTV shows that a woman came to Surya's house around 9 a.m. With a motorcycle EX5. Okay, and then the police found out that the woman was Surya's friend, and she was called to help with the investigation. So the police then found the mobile phone, money and jewelry in the suspect bag, and the suspect then admit that she was the killer. Okay, so why this happens? This tragedy happens because of misunderstanding. That means understanding led to struggle between them, and there was a knife in the living room. Then the suspect grabbed the knife and killed the victims. But from other source that I read, it also said that actually the suspect have a debt and want to borrow some money from Surya, but Surya did not want to give the money, and he saw a jewelry and her left hand, and then she grabbed the knife, stabbed her, and took the jewelry. Okay, so the case was classified as murder case, and the suspect was charged under 302 of the Penal Code, 302 Kanun Keseksaan. Okay, so what can we learn from this story is, first, we must appreciate our friend no matter when we are in difficult times or easy time. We must appreciate and be with our friend's side forever. Okay, next, we must think before act. It means that we must think what the consequence will happen if we do this and if we do that. Okay. Next, we must be a responsible and loving son or daughter. Okay, according to her father, he said that Surya sanggup forget about his dream and not pursue her study to take care of her mother, which was sick of brain cancer, stage 3. Okay, and last but not least, we need to forgive people for their sin, like her father forgive the murderer. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Question?
Okay, thank you, Jack, for the talk. Fa, come on, Tarif. Please ask question.
Hi. Okay, my first question is, if you're Surya's friend, how do you help her family? That's question number one. And the other one is how to control your anger if you are the suspect
Okay,
before
so
committing the murder. Yeah.
okay, so the first question, how if I am her friend, how do I help her family? So first, I think I will give their family moral support, which to give some advice to say to stay strong, and next maybe I can give some financial support to help their family, especially to help their mothers who in sickness. Okay, so the next question, if I am the suspect, how to control anger. Okay, so if there is a problem, I think first maybe I can slow talk first with Surya, slow talk, and then discuss calmly how to solve the problem. And like I said just now, we must think what will happen before we act. And here I also like to share the ways Prophet Muhammad taught to control anger. First, if you anger when you're standing, then sit down. If you still anger when you sit down, then lay down. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you very much. So I have a question. So if you were Surya's father, do you think you would forgive the killer?
Okay, so if I were her father, of course I will feel very sad, but I think I will forgive the killer first because the killer is still young, 19 years old, and next because it is already happened. It is what we say takdir Tuhan. So yeah, I will forgive her.
Okay. So you're a good friend, Jeb, and
Yes.
also a good future father.
Inshallah.
And future husband. Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
For the talk. So please give Jeb the score by using the same link. So the next presenter is Aziza. So Aziza is going to talk about must-watch Korean dramas, and Rafi is going to ask questions. So whenever you're ready, Aziza, you can start. Don't forget to give Jeb a score for his talk just now by filling in the same set of questions in the same link. Whenever you're ready, Aziza, and don't forget to unmute.
It's currently loading. Okay. Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, Dr. Reza and everyone. My name is Siti Silmi Aziza, and now I'm going to present my topic, which is must-watch Korean dramas. So this is the table of the content. First, I will give a brief introduction about what is Korean drama, and later on, I will give a list of 3 K-dramas that you have to watch. So I think most of you still haven't familiar with Korean drama. So Korean drama is a television series that is made from South Korea. Previously, K-drama only aired on the local television, but since this industry is rapidly growing, now it can be accessed on Netflix or any other online streaming platform. So this is the K-drama list. I will go into them one by one. Okay, the first K-drama is Voice Season 1. It is an action, crime, and mystery K-drama and has a rating from IMDb for 7.6 out of 10. So this K-drama basically have two main characters. Moon Ji-hyuk. Moo Jin-hyuk is a detective that lost his wife through a murderer, and Kang Kwon-ju is a police woman that also happened to lose his father through a murderer, and she has the ability to differentiate someone just from their voice, or we can call it as voice profiling. And years after the incident, they discovered that the one that killed their families is a same person, and then they form a team called Golden Time Team to solve this serial murder case. Reasons why I like these K-dramas, because other than the interesting plot, this K-drama doesn't have any love line plot. And if you are thinking that all K-dramas have a cringe romance story, then you are wrong, because this is one of the example of K-dramas that doesn't have any love line plot. So move on to the next K-drama called Hospital Playlist. This K-drama portrays a life of 5 doctors that went to the same university, and now they are currently working on the same hospital. The genre is comedy, drama, and slice of life, and have a pretty much high rating from IMDb, 8.7 out of 10. So the reason why I recommend this drama, because the genre is slice of life, which they have a realistic plot, but also bring a lot of moral value that you can implement to your life. And if you are familiar with a K-drama called Reply 1988, these two dramas has the same director and writer. So if you have watched Reply 1988 and you love them, you should also watch this one. So the last K-drama that I want to recommend is The Penthouse War in Life. This is an ongoing drama. They already have around 9 episodes, and the genre is drama and mystery. So this drama portrays a high social society in South Korea and how they are obsessed to make their children to get in a prestigious music high school. So I must say that this is the real definition of K-drama, because it involves a lot of dramas and a plot twist in every episode. So I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Aziza, for the talk. So Rafi, please ask question to Aziza.
So my question is, my first Korean drama and any other drama, like what makes Korean drama different from other. The second question is, since I never watched any Korean dramas before, like why Korean dramas are so popular nowadays? That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Rafi. For the first question, what makes K-dramas different from any other series from other country? I think since Korean drama is an Asian dramas, so they portray the culture, so we can relate to the culture that was portrayed in Korean drama. If it compares to Western series, there may be a lot of different culture from us. I'm not saying that we have a same culture as Korean, but yeah. And usually K-drama have around 16 episodes for each drama. And for the second question, why K-drama is so popular? I think it takes one K-drama to trigger someone to watch Korean drama. For example, during this time, Startup is really popular, and even people who never watched a Korean drama start watching this K-drama. And after they like one K-drama, they will search for more and more K-drama. So once you are attached to K-drama, I think you will never able to get out.
Okay, thank you. That's answered my question.
Right. Thank you, Rafi, for the question. I have a couple of questions. So out of the 3 K-dramas that you have suggested, which one do you think is the best so far?
I think for me is Hospital Playlist, because I watched this K-drama for maybe around like 3 times, and it is a really funny K-dramas.
So when did you start watching K-drama?
From what I can recall, I think it's the 2nd grade of elementary. The K-drama is aired on the television, and my mother watch. I think it's called Boys Before Flowers, and I was like sitting on the couch in front of the television.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Aziza, for the talk.
Thank you.
Please give Aziza a score for her talk there in the link. So Aziza mentioned that she has been watching K-drama since elementary school. So during my time, I think the drama that was popular was Spanish telenovela. So a Spanish telenovela, I think, was very popular during my childhood. So now I think K-dramas has took over. Okay, so last talk for today. So Iza is going to present about my 3rd language, and Atala is going to ask questions. So Iza, whenever you're ready, you can start presenting.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to Sir Reza and my friends. I'm here talking about my 3rd language. So my 3rd language is Korean language. So here I do have 5 methods that I learned. The first and the second one is memorizing and reading, which is at my early phase of learning Korean language, because memorizing and reading is important to create a sentence with Korean words. So after I master up the memorizing and reading of Korean characters, I do writing, listening, and talking. So this is the Korean alphabet. It contains of 14 consonants and 10 vowels. So the characters is very simple. As you can see, this one is also consonants, but this one is just the double of certain consonants that is the basic one from here. So the vowels one, they do have 10 here with 11 vowels. This 11 vowels is the combination of 2 of the basic vowels. So if you can see here, this is two, they have 2 characters here, which is, this one is read as Han, this one is read as Gul. That is very easy. When Han, it consists of H, A, and N. Then you just take this one, H, this one as A, and N from here. So it becomes Han. So this one is for girl. You take this one, G, E for these characters, and R or L for this one. So this is the example that I made from Sureza's name. It contains of R here, E for A I took from here, and this one is supposed to be J. It's not Z because Korean does not use Z, they use J instead, and this one is for A. So if you come to Korean, the local will call you Rezashi, not Rezashi. They don't have Z. So how do I learn Korean language? So the first one is I tend to stream many lyrics video that contains of Korean language, romanization, and English part. But the English part is not necessary because it is just the translation of the Korean language. The important one is the romanization that translate the every language, that translate the every characters of Korean language on how to pronounce it. So I learned from this one. I learned on how to speak this one to master up. Then I will just read this one. And now I can read this one, but I can't read this one. I can't read the romanization one. I can only read the Korean one. So here are a few examples that I would like to share with you guys that some people are saying their names with wrong pronunciation. So for example, this one is a Korean girl group. The name is Izone. It is not Izone, it is not Izone. So this one is Zuyu. Zuyu is actually, the English name is Zuyu, but she is actually a Taiwanese singer based in Korean. But the Korean name is actually Zui. Zui, which is more similar to the Taiwan name. So this one, her name is Ailey, not Ailey. So the next one is, this one is a girl group named EXID, not XC. And this one is, the name is TXT, but when they do introduce themselves, they just call their name by Tomorrow by Together. TXT is just the English name, but when they introduce themselves, they just use Tomorrow by Together. So this is why, this is the advantages of me learning the Korean language, so that I know how their name is going to be. Like this one is, it's not EXID. Like there are many names, many other names too, like people were mistakenly spelled for them. Yeah. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Iza. Atala, please ask questions to.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Noval Atala and I am Indonesian. So my main language is Bahasa, but also I am able to speak English as well. And now I am processing in learning Bahasa Melayu. My question is, do you have any tips or trick on learning Bahasa Melayu for foreigner like me? And the second one is, after I learn Bahasa Melayu, actually I am torn to learn another language between Japanese language or Chinese or even Korean as you presented. Which one would you recommend to me? That's it. Thank you.
Okay, for the first question on how should you speak Malay comfortably. I think it just, how to say, like, actually Malay and Indonesian are just, it's just basically almost the same, and people could understand you. And I can speak Indonesian too. Aku juga bisa berbicara bahasa Indonesia. Then, I think it will just, maybe you can just make friends with many Malay friends, and soon you will get to know, to learn more about how to speak Malaysian fluently. And for the next question is between Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. I do find that Korean is more easy compared to Japanese and Chinese, because this is for my opinion that Chinese has just too many strokes that I can't handle it. And for Japanese, if I am not mistaken, they have a certain characters that derived from Chinese language too. So yeah, Japanese has three types of the writing, as you know. So I think the Korean will be the most easiest one.
Okay, I agree actually, because as you know, secretly I'm also a big fan of K-pop. Actually, Chewy is my bias as well. So I'm actually impressed by your presentation, because you present to me Hangul for the first time. I actually understand it compared to other videos on YouTube or anything. So thank you for that. Thank you for your answer. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Thanks, Atala, for the question. And yeah, I think nice way how you illustrate, for example, my name in Korean. I think that's nice. I have several questions. So how long have you been learning the Korean language?
I've been learning Korean language since 2013, in the middle of 2013, so it almost 7 years.
Okay. So what motivated you to learn the language?
It is not motivated way actually. It's just that my friends just influenced me into K-pop, and they just, hey, you know what, blah blah blah. They're just talking Korean, but just the short one. So I was like, what are you saying, guys? Then I just decided to learn.
Okay. And so in your slide, why is Jungkook the only one highlighted?
Oh, this one is actually a screen capture from the lyric video. That this one is the Jungkook part.
Right.
So I just
And
take
last
this
question.
as the example.
Okay, so last question. So how do you pronounce BTS? How do you correctly pronounce BTS?
BTS, as far as we know, BTS is now become a very famous singer in the world. So when they introduce themselves internationally, they will just introduce themselves by BTS. But in Korean, there are BTS is BTS is just for Bangtan Sonyeondan. It's just for bulletproof Boy Scout, something like that. I don't remember the English, but I do know the Korean. So it Bangtan Sonyeondan.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Aziza.
Aziza.
Thank you. Sorry, Iza for the talk. Thank you, Iza, for the talk.
Okay.
So guys, please give Iza a score there to the same link. And so this will conclude our session for today. Just 7 more minutes. So please remember that your final exam will be on the 11th of January, okay, 8:30 p.m. Okay, at night. And part B is on the 13th of January. So I'll be sending another reminder to you so that you can remember the dates. So we're gonna see you again next week, same time. So please remember, get ready, those presenting next week. We have 12 presenters next week. So thank you for joining the class today, and thank you for all the comments that you have made in the chat. Really enjoy all your comments through the presenters. Okay, thank you very much, and see you next week. Good.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much.